Mr. T goes to a Tupperware party, will not be seen at this time, in order that we may bring you this.
RetroManiacs, I'm back. Glad to see you're all well. I heard old Retro was starting to have a bit of a turtle head poking out, thinking I took off like that Wish Snoop, but I'm 905 for life, Slick.
Screw the turtle heads, bro. Some hot cars came into the Cowie Diecast Museum tonight. 118s, and we gotta get to cracking! Guys, this is exciting. We are racing home after work, directly to the Cowie Diecast Museum, only stopping to get a case of Pepsi, because we had some heavyweight cars come in tonight. Glenn did a trade deal and got some heavy...
Turn right onto Gray Road, Gray's Road.
Now, that blue one, I think, is what I'd like us to check out tonight to see the detail and stuff on it. Plus the pictures, the gorgeous color.
Continue on Gray Road for 1 kilometer.
Nice. If it was a convertible, we'd have the Nash bridges by the looks of it. They're all pretty cool. I'm hoping to open up that one tonight though, the Superbird Daytona, whatever it is. But let's get the heck home and get into that. By the way, guys, sometimes in an effort to keep things entertaining, I get music, like, because I can't use copyrighted music. I get it in creative ways. Like, I'll use it from real old TV commercials, stuff like that. Like, you know, stuff that sounds like porno music. Just weird stuff. Sometimes I'll make my own music, a combination of just weird phrases, stuff like that. Well, I did that on the last video, and I owe you guys an apology. You know the Maisto, the white Charger? Well, that one there, I did music right at the beginning, and there was a real bad slur in it, guys. Like, I'm talking real bad, okay? F-word type slur. And I didn't catch it. YouTube didn't catch it. Thank you to Hemi Nate that caught it. Got a hold of me right away and said, basically, Neil, there's something in your thing, and people aren't gonna like it. And he's damn well right, people aren't gonna like that, and I didn't like it either, so that had to come down immediately. So thank you, Nate, for doing that, and I apologize anybody for the interruption in the video about that as well. So we're just gonna hit the shoppers right here on our way home, and then get home and get the cracking it. Now, I don't know what time Glenn works tomorrow. That's why we're racing. So that's why there's a window between Retro get home and, okay, Neil, I think I'm going to go to bed. I've got to get up in the morning. So we got to get on it. So I might have to forego the shower until after the video. And by the way, you guys already know, but Mr. Rogan's back. Team U Joe Rogan. Is back. And there was no turtle head sticking out, by the way. I knew he was coming back, damn it. Anyway, let me go in and get our stuff, and then we'll go home and crack it. Grab the Pepsi to give me the fuel we need to buckle. Okay, guys, the one I want to do first is on the turntable. I've already mentioned it to you. That's a hot one right there, guys. They also made the Nash Bridges convertible. That is on my bucket list, but I don't know if I'll ever get it. Pete's Patriot. The 70 Rebel, done by Road Legends. We know Road Legends makes real nice stuff. It's that Yat Ming stuff that I keep talking about. They did that Leather Series car. They did the one yellow Beetle that I wanted to do. Road Signature, Yat Ming, Road Legends. They make decent stuff. So we got some unboxings over the next few days, guys, but this one here, boom. So this is tonight, guys, just showing you guys. I've been waiting to do that. That color pops. It's the 50 years of Hemi or whatever, so it'll have extra details. Let's get into that. Okay, guys, I just told Glenn we're getting right down to business because we got a few unboxings to do. It's weeknights. The heavyweight car, which is that supercar collectibles one, the Barracuda, the whatever, I can't remember, I'm tired guys, it's a heavyweight though. That car there, I might see how Glenn's schedule is Saturday night, and maybe we could do a live unbox for that one, since it's the best of the pile technically. I will be honest with you guys, this blue one is my favorite of the pile. Now, I kept seeing this on Marketplace, and it's funny, every time I fell in love and clicked on it, it's my buddy Dave's. I buy stuff from Dave, but I try not to buy a lot from my friend, because if he's trying to sell stuff, I don't want him to feel like he has to give it to me for, you know what I mean? If it's something I really like, we make a deal. Like if it's something I've got to have, we'll make a deal, but I try to let Dave do his thing, but we help each other out. We trade with each other, and Dave hooks me up a ton. I just try to leave him with some of his good stuff. That's all. But they did an awesome trade. See, over the years, Glenn did not have a chance to display his collection, okay? Happens to a lot of us. My friend Justin has a very big house, and a lot of his collection's not displayed. And what happens is, over time, guys, you end up buying things by mistake that you already have, okay? So Glenn's trading off a lot of duplicates he has that are expensive duplicates, still duplicates though, and getting good stuff. So this is part of that whole series, guys. This isn't going to be just a regular, like a base model like I show you guys. Glenn's got 2 of the base models. They're not terrible, but it's not going to be one of those. These were nicely done. Glenn already has one of these from the series, and we've already unboxed it. I'll show you guys. Interesting though, I just noticed the orange one is a 1 at 1250, Glenn.
Oh, is it? I didn't know.
Yep, but it'll have, I'm thinking it'll have the same details. I thought that was a 50 years of Hemi too, but this one here is. Point being, guys, you know what I'm talking about. These are the base models, okay? That's not done like a base model, neither will this blue one be. So Glenn just found a good deal. He found an Authentics General Lee, one of these guys here, for 200 bucks. That's a good deal if you think of it, because people charge, if you get a flag box that's not that detailed, one of those original Generals, about 175, 200 bucks. So to get an Authentics sealed in the box for 200 bucks, excellent deal. Now the Authentics is the one down from the silver screen machine. So the Authentics has the headrest, it's got the wrong fonts on it, it's got the chrome trim, it's got the Dodge RT logos, all that stuff. Not supposed to have it, but it's still way better than a base model. 200 bucks. If anybody's on Marketplace in my area. Glenn just told me the guy's got a happy birthday General, but he wants $1,200 for that.
And I just sent it to you. And the box is FUBAR though.
Yeah, he's dreaming. Okay, so I'm going to read you guys this. So, based on the Plymouth Roadrunner, the Superbird was designed to fly on high banks of NASCAR's super speedways. With its sloping nose, concealed headlights, and high wing stabilizer, this car had a coefficient of drag low enough to spar at unheard of speeds. Okay, low enough to soar at unheard of speeds. The street version, available only in 70, rolled out with a standard 375 horsepower, 440 cubic inch power plant, or the chance to take wing with a 390 horsepower, 440 cubic inch 6-pack. With 3 two-barrel carbs, or the famed 425 horsepower, 426 cubic inch street Hemi engine. All left the factory with 2 things in common: a black vinyl roof needed to cover the seams left behind when the top was modified to fit the flush-mounted rear window, and a shape that still turns heads to this day. I did not know that's why they all had the vinyl roofs, guys, to cover up seams. And that's it. The rest is in French. This is going to take pop-in pictures, and I told Glenn I'm going to get that orange one out to show you guys side by side with this, compare them. the two different eras, take pictures. Now, you can tell this is in good shape, guys, because it's still got the original tape holding it on. The tape has not let go. This is from 2002. Wow, it's actually older than I thought. So this is from 2002. ERTL Collectibles. This is before the RC2 stuff, guys, but it's going to have a little bit more details than the base model. Now, hold on, got to go get a little stubby. Okay, got a little stubby, guys. So for any new collectors, you do not have to unscrew every screw to get the car off the base, just the center ones. There's usually either 4 or 2, just do the center ones. This is a 2-piece base, so if you do all of them, you're going to take the car off the main base onto the pedestal, and you don't want that. You want it so that it'll roll around, take good pics. And this is the old flatheads, by the way, guys. They switched to Phillips after a while. You know, if you get one of these with flatheads and they're the original screws not tampered with, you got an older one. But we love the older ones, especially certain ones, because they're done very, very well. That black truck, for example. Oh, I'm pumped about this, guys. Oh, might have a little tiny bit of paint rash, Glenn. Yeah, it might have a bit of rash, but that's okay. A lot of these, unfortunately, we expected. Actually, you know what? A lot of the ERTLs, we get lucky and they don't have rash. I don't think we've had a Maisto yet. But the problem with the ERTLs, guys, is, you know, the ones that do have rash are the heavyweights. My Smokey and the Bandit, but I've been told all of them have rash. My Smokey and the Bandit has rash. There's a few, my Starsky and Hutch has rash. So this has an antenna on it as well, which is a cool touch. Got to be very careful with those. Now, like I was saying with Supercar Collectibles, guys, that one car, okay, so that's a type of car. You try to get these not shipped anyway because you want to save every penny you can. But there's certain cars that even if you pack them bomb-proof, they're known to bust apart because they're mounted on little pedestal things. The certain era of Supercar Collectibles, guys, I've seen them arrive to people and the box looks mint. And it looks like somebody shook out a model. Like, you know, a model kit you put together. It looks like a model kit inside the box. Like, totally exploded. You know what I'm saying? So, certain ones you got to be very careful because no matter how bomb-proof you make it, it's something about the way they're mounted in those boxes. I'm actually going to see if Glenn's new car has those same mounts, and if it does, I'm going to show you guys. These are the nice long ones. So guys, this is going to take some... And I can't wait to have the two of them up there together. Don't forget, the first 118. So, by the way, Dave H. got me into the 118s. I always laughed. I said, Dave, I can't afford them, blah, blah, blah. He walked in and hooked me up with a purple 69 Charger Maisto. And the first heavyweight I got was from him. It was this guy, the yellow. That was a heavyweight, guys. Wow, it had floor mats and everything. Okay, so this has the original straps. We don't like straps to new collectors because they cause damage. We haven't figured out if it's because plastic has weird compounds. We haven't figured out if it's the plastic reacting with the paint reacting with the plastic, or both. But we personally have seen cars here and have cars to know that it's true. That strap damage does happen. It's not a myth. And Glenn, rarity, buddy. So this is one of the things I told you. This car is going to have an extra. Not often you see an ERTL from 2001 with a trunk that opens. Okay, a lot of times they don't. That trunk being taped, yeah, it opens. You got an opening trunk on this, Glenn.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and from 2001, they never ever had them. And with strapping, guys, try to come from the bottom of the car. That way, if the knife slips, anything weird like that, you're not getting any beautiful paint. Because after all, that's the purpose of removing the straps. So this was from Dave's, I believe, personal hoard. Sat in his personal cabinet, just like the Herbie. The Herbie wasn't for sale. The one that he gave me, that sat in his cabinet. By the way, guys, I seen a decent deal for one of these this week. 130 bucks, I think it was. A black box, like the Herbie that I got, only it's Fast and Furious Charger. And let me tell you, I hate to admit, that one looks would look a lot better on the shelf than my ERTL one. As much as I love ERTL and love my ERTL one. That thing pops. Oh, that's got some. We're going to look at it in better light, guys, and give it a wipe, but she's got some rash. The one side's okay, the one that faces out of the box, but the one that was inside the box got some rash.
Oh, yeah.
But that might be able to be fixed, Glenn. We still got to get the stuff and do the video to fix some of these cars.
Just wax half of it, then it'll be the same. It'll balance out.
Yeah. So, still gorgeous, guys. And the good thing about most paint rash, believe it or not, it's not going to show up in the film. This does have a layer of that greasy stuff on it that I am going to give a wipe. A lot of them did back in the day, and I think that the theory of that is because long-term storage, so nothing rusted. Now, I'm noticing that this hood's doing something funny like my Bandit hood. I hope that Glenn's car is not screwed up like my Bandit car. That it's, oh no, okay, you're lucky, Glenn. Okay, the hood does stick up a little bit for some reason, like it's a little bit...
Yeah, under one corner.
Yeah, but it's not bad. Okay. Now, under the hood and the interior, guys, is what would smoke the base models. That's where they add a little bit extra. No chrome paint pen needed, as Retro always says. And before this goes up, guys, like I said, I'm giving it a wipe down. It's got no dust on it whatsoever. It was in the box, but that grease might be making it look worse than it is. And again, we're going to get a lot better light up on the look-see set. This is just a general look. So opening the hood to show you guys. Oh, plumbed and wired. Yeah. One of those older ones. Yeah, see, that is nice, guys. That's better than a base. There, it's zoomed in. Now, this is what I mean with the Maestos. You can color in the reservoirs like white, just little stuff like that to make it pop. And it would pop. Look at the difference that makes. Anyway, guys, I think we better have a look at this up on the look-see set and see what we're dealing with all this rash here.
What's the license plate say?
So especially if you love them, guys, stay away from the base models and just pay a few bucks extra. And make sure you're not paying like $250 for a base model. You're not going to be happy. Okay, guys, I'm very curious, so I think we're just going to jump right into glamour shot time on this thing and see how it's actually going to look up there, because it does have a fair bit of paint rash, unfortunately. Nothing that you could tell while it was in the box because it was on the opposite side of the car. Anyway, time for cork, guys. Let's get into this. So guys, what I do in this situation, since it's not necessarily the car's fault, we don't know why it happens, I forget I seen that paint rash, okay? This thing's a beauty, and for being a couple years older than that orange one, it's no slouch. I'm in love with the color of that thing, guys. Look how similar those trunks are. Same spares. Look at that. That ain't no silver screen machines, guys. That's old school right there. Oh, man. They take some nice pictures together, I'll say that, but I am in love with that blue color. I wish it didn't have any paint rash on it, but what can you do? Not many Ertls we get have it. Oh, boom! Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Big thank you once again to Glenn for letting us unbox one of his heavyweight cars that he just got in today. After Christmas, we go through a little bit of a slow spell. Nobody's spending money, nobody's buying stuff. We're not buying stuff because of Christmas. Things are just getting going again. Our AliExpress parcel, by the way, it's awaiting its flight. Our little Herbie scooter. And I'm going to put a link in the description for this, guys. I need one of those bad. That's the Hot Wheels Elite sitting on that thing. AliExpress. That thing looks awesome, guys. Before I go, thank you so much to Hemi Nate for giving me the heads up about that possible public relations nightmare if that didn't get noticed or if it got noticed by the wrong person. Let me know if you're going to ODA Sunday, Nate. I got something for you. For a little something for you're always helping out the channel, so I have something for you. If I don't go to ODA, I'll send it with Glenn. Either way, let me know if you're going to go there. We'll work it out. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Sean, I'm going to get your car out either this weekend or the latest next weekend. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Do me a favor. Give a cocoa butt to that like button for me. You know what I'm going to ask for. Hit the bell notification. That way you're getting my latest stuff. Although my old stuff's not so shabby either nowadays. As always, guys, most important thing, stay safe. Happy hunting.